Okay, International Women's Day has been observed, did you guys know, for more than 100 years. And tomorrow we're celebrating, but in 2012 style.
That is right, and the theme this year is connecting women. And what better way to connect than over a glass of wine, maybe with some friends. We've got comedians Cyndy, Bragg, and Lori Foster in here today. Lori's also a sommelier. Hi, how are you?
We always love guests, of course you, but bring the booze. Tell us what you brought here, because you're the woman that knows everything about the vino.
Yes, we have the idea is to do a sip and swap party.
I like the sound of that.
So the first part is you need great stuff to sip.
Right.
So everybody brings 2 bottles of one of their favorite wines. And I brought 3 different things, but fun names. So this is the Menage a Trois white.
Very popular one, yeah.
So you bring a bottle for everybody to sip, but you bring a second bottle so you can swap and bring something home. Then we
Tell us
have
these other names. These are pretty good.
the red. It's called Ball Buster. My husband thinks this is named after me, but it's not. It's a Shiraz blend.
Okay.
And then we have, of course, the Mad Housewife. It's a little bit sweet because
hysterical.
a lot of people like sweet wines. So 2 dry, 1 sweet, a little something for everyone. And of course, I have a little something.
Oh, yay. Which one is this?
This is the Ball Buster.
The Ball Buster. Okay.
Okay, and let me try one. Which one is this?
The Ball Buster.
What am I trying over here?
Same thing. We're all trying. It's a Shiraz,
Mad Housewife?
Merlot, Cabernet blend.
Cheers, cheers. And you guys probably recognize Cyndy over here, Miss Whoopie Queen, that's been on the show a couple times before. And you brought some of your stuff over there.
Yeah.
I'm the Whoopie
You're the
Queen.
swap girl.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we got the booze. Now we're going to go with the
So I make
accessories.
whoopie pies by day and do comedy by night. So I brought 18-carat cake whoopie.
Oh my goodness.
Because we are just bejeweled. We're dripping in jewels and shoes and gloves, all kinds of accessories.
So this is essentially the how-to to have your party, which I think any woman that sees this stuff is just going to have fun, because it's a little bit of make-believe and it's a lot of fun. So what's over here?
We have like beautiful shoes. Like these are sitting shoes because you go into the limo onto the bar stool.
Right.
So you know you can. These are good.
No walking.
So whatever the idea about the swapping of the accessories is that you bring something. You bring something and you take away something.
Right.
So if you bring 5 things, you get to take away 5 things.
So you go in your closet.
You go in your closet.
And you
go
find
in
your
box.
jewelry that maybe you don't wear anymore, or maybe your shoes you don't wear anymore, or gloves, and you've got some
Right.
great scarves over there. And then you just bring them, and somebody else will love it, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Your
And
trash
even-
is another treasure.
Even making it easy for the host, I have all of these glasses from festivals and visiting wineries. I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't really care about them, so I just bring those and leave them out. And we thought we could even do a ritual at the end where we just break them and
We just
sort of
crash them.
make a wish for the coming year.
These guys are hysterical.
So whose idea was the sip and swap party?
It was both of ours. 'Cause we've
Collaborative.
heard, we've heard about accessory parties, and you know, I've been to one. It's called. A lot of people call them freestyle parties because you go and you get your freestyle on. But the nice thing about accessories is that baby's got back.
Right.
This
Doesn't
can
matter
fit
what your size.
any
Yes.
size.
true.
So this is
That's
something for
true.
every gal.
What woman doesn't love a pair of shoes,
And the other
too?
thing about the wine, Lori, is tell them about bringing the wines and swapping the wines.
Exactly. So you bring 2 bottles of each of the wine that you bring. So 1 everybody tastes, and then 1 you all exchange. So you bring home a wine you've never tried.
Oh,
And so it's sort of a discovery. And in my book, The Sipping Point, it's all about making wine fun and approachable.
And no one goes home empty-handed, so to speak.
Exactly.
You
You
all
get an
something.
accessory and a wine to go home with.
Now, it looks like part of this is in the display. Is that right? Because I see you've wrapped your jewels around your bottle of wine over here.
Like this
This is a great
pastry-
way to
yeah.
showcase what you brought, right?
This little pastry stand, I've draped the earrings over through it to make it just strip. You know, put a black tablecloth down. I got this at JCPenney's for $17.
Oh, I love bargains.
Come on, right?
Love the
And
bargain.
now, whose jewels are these over here? Because you
These
brought
are
some
my- these are
blinging
my
stuff.
jewels.
Let
And
me tell you.
if diamonds are a girl's
love
best
that.
friend,
Earrings.
rhinestones are in my pocket.
These are sunglasses on to wear
I
these.
know, right?
There are some beautiful
really
things
in there,
over
pretty
here.
good.
Yeah, they are. These are
Aren't
hot.
they great?
And I thought they'd be heavy, but they're not that bad.
Yeah, they clean. You probably couldn't
Yeah.
wear those on air. I love that we're able to
work
have
for
wine
fun.
on the air. Like, hold your coffee. And Kathy Lee have nothing on you,
No, they
ladies.
don't. They're just copycats. We've been on longer than them. Whatever.
Oh my goodness, look how
And
pretty
when you
that
have
is.
leftover earrings, you can use them as wine glass charms too.
That's a
So,
perfect idea.
Another idea for earrings you don't care about.
I like
And
that
you
a
know
whole
what?
lot.
Nothing brings women together like wine and jewelry.
There you
I
go.
mean, it's just like
They're the two goods. We want to mention your book a little bit more. You read
Sure.
this book, The Sipping Point, which is great. And it's essentially, like the title says, a crash course in wine.
It is.
So how'd you get to the point to say, I love wine so much, I'm going to write about it?
Well, you know, I used to be in the sales world and I had to wine and dine clients and I never knew what to do. And
Yeah.
so that's what drove me to studying wine. Now I'm a sommelier, and I decided I wanted to really put in there everything I wish people would have told me back in those days when I was at that business dinner. And so that's essentially what's in the book.
Neat. So you're a sommelier. You are a Whoopie Queen
I'm a
maker,
baker,
and
yes.
you are both comedians, and you've got a great event coming up this weekend,
we do.
right?
Friday night at the Bethesda Hyatt. It's the Making Whoopie comedy show, and we have 7 female comedians.
We do.
A couple burlesque acts. Lori and I are performing.
We're not doing burlesque.
No, we're not doing burlesque. But there are a couple gals who are, and we've already sold tons of tickets. There's still some remaining. We opened up a whole row of tickets, and so excited. We hope you can come. And
Thank you, guys.
Fun night out, and it's in celebration of International Women's Day.
Of course.
Bringing women
You
together.
have to.
And
it's historical,
hanging out with
right?
your girlfriends.
Yeah, and it's just all about living life to the fullest. I took the stand-up comedy class as a bucket list item. I think you kind of did too.
Yeah.
And so we're just
Here
living
you guys
life
are
out
now.
loud. Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks for having us.
Can't wait to come and see
Again.
the show, yeah.
Yeah, and once again, it's at the Hyatt, and I want to get it right. The Hyatt at Bethesda. Let's see, I have the times here. 7 to 10 p.m. Doors open at 7 p.m. It's only $20, so come and see them.
Definitely.
More talk show after the break. We'll be right back. Cheers.